This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we finally cleared out the Sith base, got the Taris access codes, then told Candace about the codes, and we decided to go to Davik's base on Taris. And although apparently it's Taris, according to a lot of these other people. But anyway, we're here now, and we must find a way to get to Ebon Hawk and get off this planet. But unfortunately, unknown to our heroes, the Sith have been secretly setting up a plan that might end in our destruction. Hopefully we won't be caught up in the middle of that, but we don't know that, so let's keep going as we explore. Oh, by the way, off screen I convinced I convinced that guy to stop fighting me, but if you talk to him again after convincing him, he decides to attack you anyway. So you could just leave him alone and basically not get immediately attacked, like right out by some guards in the room, but basically, the guards that attacked you are the ones in this room over there, which I'm going to go ahead and take out since the game pointed them out. I will get it out of the way. Now, if you're running through here, a really good thing to do is probably have your energy shields activated so you don't take as much damage. It depends on how much health you've got and stuff, and how much you're worried about it. So that's up to you, really. Small amount of damage, but although energy shields don't work when you do that, so that wasn't too bad. Anyway, yeah, a couple of the guards came from this room and the next room over. I don't want to activate them just yet. Okay, I just want to make sure everyone's positioned before we run in there. See. Yeah, if you don't, if you convince a guard not to attack you, basically one guard from this room and one guard from this room go up and to attack you. So you kind of, it's almost better to fail and get them to attack you just to, excuse me, just to split the guard up. So, but anyway, you know what? I'll go ahead and heal. Like I said, I've got a ton of medipacks in the game, so it's not that big a deal. But at least at this part of the game. So, all right. Anyway, now that we're inside. I wonder if I could pull them. Well, I did, sort of. Alright. Let's get Candace to help me out, I guess. I wish it'd highlight the rapid shot ability automatically, but oh well. Man, just look at all that blaster fire. Excellent. Anyway. Alright, let's get through here. Now there should be a frag grenade here. And luckily for us, Candace knows demolition. He only knows enough just to disable the mine, or at least he should be able to. He doesn't know enough to actually recover it, so... I mean, if you don't recover every mine in the game, that's not a big deal either. It's just another way to get extra income if you're not doing the scoundrel hard mode where you convince everyone to walk into the grenade. So get a couple repair packs, computer spikes, repair kits. Excellent. Let's see, do any of them drop any items? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Now there's a security terminal over here, and we do want to access that in a second. I want to get the passcode for it before we use that. Basically, the passcode is a code that'll allow, basically, we won't have to spend a computer spike to use it. So let's just pass it down. Should be good enough. Luckily, every fight doesn't require me to control all my companions, so... Alright, excellent. We get adrenaline, energy shield. I could always use those. Like I said, this place is a good opportunity to use your energy shield since most of the enemies use blasters. Anyway, let's use the access card to get inside so we don't have to pay for it. Basically, everything you can do here, you can open all the security doors. Don't need to do that. Disable hangar security, could do that. I barely have enough spikes, I'd rather not. Upload schematics, that's unnecessary because you'll just find everything anyway. And check all the barracks just to see what your options are. Yeah, you actually get quite a few opportunities to gas rooms. Obviously, we don't want to gas the room we're currently in here. Storage, we already destroyed everything in there. There's another security access panel in another room you could access without having to fight anyone if you have the spikes or high computer use. So like I said, there's multiple ways to play this game. Let's see. Don't want to guess that one because that's the lowest. I'd probably do the... Was it the spice room? Because that had like 4 dudes in there. Or 5 dudes. get the most use out of my, and then the hangar room had 3. Let's see, Spice Lab has 6, but I can't do anything about that room. Throne room, which we're in, nothing there. I'm mainly doing this just to kind of unlock areas in my, oh, there's the torture room. We'll have to go there. We know where that is, though, because of what that lady I like how it says, quote-unquote, guest room. That's funny. And there's the Ebon Hawk itself. We'll need to get in there so we can, okay, since, okay, I'm going to guess this room. Actually, since I have enough computer spikes, might as well, guess the other room as well. That way I don't have to fight him. You know, basically, use the computer spike saves me from having to use, oh wait, no, that's our room right there. Where's the other room? Was it the, hangar room? Yeah, the hangar area. Okay. Let's guess that one, too, while we're at it. Saves us some time, so because we'll have to fight him eventually anyway. Goodbye. Blep. All right. Anyway, that's all we can do here. So. All right, and we get the experience for doing that. We would have gotten experience anyway, but you know. All right. First of all, let's get that. Let's save that one dude. The torture room's over here. There's a. Let's see. Make sure everyone's in place. Okay, there's a couple of droids in here. What is my energy shield currently set at? I like my uses. I've only got one more on that one. Although I do have an extra one to equip, so we'll go ahead and use that because it saves me the. Okay, so. Okay, attack that, and we'll have. Oop, and we'll have me, Candaris and. Car take out the other one. Torture droid. Ugh. Gross. What are you doing, Karth? You're ranged. Why are you attacking? Why'd you have to move to get in range? Moron. Ah, no, didn't want dodge. Dang it. That was an accident. Oh well. Whoops. Oh, well, wait a second while I wait for this adhesive grenade to finish. I don't really care to reset or reset my my game for that. So, oh well. Let's see if he's allowed to talk. Hudro, huh? Nope. Looks like he's in some type of pain. Let's get him out of there.
Thank you. You have no idea what it was like in that torture cage. I don't know how much more I could take before going mad.
Huh, couldn't let you suffer. Let's see, you can mention a reward. I don't think he has credits. I think he mentions, I think he might give you an adrenal, and I think he mentioned something to you, but you can basically, you know, you can basically either ask for a reward or threaten him with a reward, but we'll be nice. I
don't have anything to give you as a reward for freeing me. Nothing tangible anyway, but I've got information that could be worth a fortune. I used to be the pilot of the Ebon Hawk, Davik's flagship. I know the codes to disable the security system protecting it. I'll load them onto your datapad now. You can use those codes to steal the Ebon Hawk right out of its hangar. Sell it to the highest bidder, ransom it back to Davik. Whatever you do, you'll make thousands.
Alright, and if you ask him about... Actually, we'll just go ahead and do it anyway. He can't answer your questions.
Questions? Please. I've already told you the only useful thing I know. Just let me go before Davik figures out I'm missing.
Alright, you're free to go.
It won't be long until Davik figures out I'm free. I have to get out of this base before that happens.
Well, hopefully you make it out and live a successful life. Find a beautiful wife.
We should get going.
Find a beautiful wife, have a couple of kids, have millions of credits under your wing. It'll be glorious. Good luck to you, Hudro. Good luck. Anyway, let's keep exploring.
Ready.
Before we got everything. I mean, we technically don't need to save Hudro. I mean, it's just one of those things. But anyway, let's.
On it. It's open.
All right. That was one of the. Ooh, hello. More stuff. More stuff. Okay. This game sometimes it gets weird on me. Some baton. Heavy. Oh, nice. Heavy armor reinforcements. That's what we'll need to upgrade another set of armor. Because we got that mod. We got the Republic mod and the armor that that Karth's wearing now. And we want a couple of those. Although there are better armors later in the game, but we'll get to that when we find it. So everyone's dead in here. Got some remains. I really wish I knew the algorithm of when certain guys drop equipment and when some guys do. The way I understand it is that it's based off your... Whoop, there's the room with a ton of people. Let's see. I want to take a farthest dude. I'll have Canderous work on the second guy, and I'll charge in... whoops. I'll charge in this dude.
What?
Too bad I don't have an ability that allows me to just jump into combat, you know? Oh well. Alright, since he's attacking them... Come on. I hate how the game sometimes just stop me from moving, you know? Nice. That took a little bit of damage. Well, not too bad. Alright, excellent. But I think the algorithm is based on how much money you saved or have accrued and spent. So it's kind of random. Like, if you don't do, like, a lot of side missions and stuff like that, you'll have more drops from enemies. Or if you use Pizzac to earn, like, a bunch of cash, that'll also lower how much money you actually get. Like I said, I haven't analyzed this game ridiculously so I couldn't tell you every single, like, little detail, but... There shouldn't be anything in here, because we killed everyone in here. Alright, there's the hangar bay. And then, let's go in here, because there's actually a... well, I'll show you. You can't open it right now. We need to find an access panel that'll actually do that, which is over here. This is the access panel you can access to access the... Another one you can access to access the rest of the area. It does have the 3 people in it, so... If you're not much, if you didn't build a combat-heavy party, you need to at least kill 3 people to in combat before you can take them all out with gas and all that other stuff. But anyway, let's use this terminal here to access the. And basically, the reason they give you an access card for this place is so if you don't have high computer use or don't have any spikes, it's a way for you to at least use it so you can actually do this: disable the hangar security door. So there you go. Alright, so that'll open the door. Alright, now before we go inside of there, or open it up and go inside, that is the, basically it's the final place on this base before we leave with the Ebon Hawk. So make sure everything's good to go. It's actually not a bad encounter, so I wouldn't worry about it too badly, but just kind of make sure everyone's good to go, everyone's equipped or healed up. At least when I did a test run of it, I didn't have any issues with it. So, but anyway, let's save right there. But you know, every time you say I didn't have issues with it, and then you play it, you know, who knows? Anyway, before we go in there, since it's an encounter, I want to activate energy shields on everyone. Just in case.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Damn those Sith, they're bombing the whole planet. I knew they'd turn on us sooner or... Oh, look what we got here. Thieves in a hangar. So, you figured you'd just steal my ship for your getaway and leave me high and dry while the Sith turn the planet into dust? Sorry, but that ain't gonna happen.
I'll take care of them, Davik. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Make it quick, Carlo. The Sith mean business. If we don't get to our ships and find somewhere safe, the bombs they're dropping will kill us all.
Alright, there's a couple ways you can do... yeah, we're finally fighting KotOR, by the way. The guy who could, like, kill us in one shot at the beginning of the game. Alright, we have to fight Davik King and KotOR. Great thing about this fight is you only have to get KotOR to half HP, and the fight will basically be over. Because, well, things happen. Anyway, this doesn't always work. I'm going to try to concussion grenade... last time I did a test run it actually worked, weirdly enough, but basically we just want to focus on him for the most part. And since we have our energy shields, we can take a... Are you kidding me? He got locked out? What the... Can I open it and get in? Well, I have to do it without Karth, I guess. Good job, game. Oh, good, excellent. We got him. We got him stunned. That's all we need. Take him out. And then if we're lucky, yep, insta-kill.
But if I'm going down, I'm taking all of you with me. This thermal detonator will blow us all to bits. Damn those shit. They'll bring this whole hangar down around our ears.
Goodbye, KotOR. He gets crushed to death. But yeah, in that fight, if you get KotOR to half HP, Davik instantly dies, and the cutscene occurs. So that's the way you want to do it. Oh, by the way, before you go into the okay, I hope I can still leave even with Karth being behind the door, but I guess we'll find out in a second. Before you open that door, before we do this fight, this ends the area, so if you want to grab any last-minute treasures or anything, do that too. Also, remember to grab Davik's stuff before you leave. People have forgotten to do this before, so it drops his weapon, his war suit. It's actually pretty good heavy armor, at least until later on in the game, and his visor, and his energy shield. Anyway, let's get out of here. We actually start taking damage if we hang out here too long, so let's check it out. Do you want to board the Ebon Hawk? Yes, we do. Oh, Karth finally came with us. All right, let's get out of here. And off of Taris for good.
Let's get this ship fired up. We'll pick up the rest of your friends, and then we'll have to get off this planet.
Taris is defenseless against our assault, Lord Malik. They are offering no resistance. The city...
Resume the bombardment, Commander. Wipe this pathetic planet from the face of the galaxy.
Plot a course for Dantooine. There's a Jedi enclave there where we can find refuge.
Incoming fighters!
Quickly, to the gun turrets. You have to hold the Sith fighters off until we get those hyperspace coordinates punched in.
Time for a little mini game, folks, as we fight off the Sith fighters. So basically, you just kind of want to look around, hit where they're. You kind of want to do Space Invaders type, where you want to hit where they're gonna go. Not too difficult, but if you take too long, you will. If you take too long, you will die. So just kind of be aware of that. So, and you can shoot as much as you want, so don't be afraid to just kind of go at it. Really. It's a fun little mini game. I like it. Something to change the humdrum of. Got him. All right. I think there's 2 more. I think I got him. Yeah. All right. That was easy.
Dantooine. Seems like a lifetime since I last set foot on her surface. Though in truth, it's only been a few months. We should be safe from Malak here. For now, at least.
Safe? You saw what his fleet did to Taris. There wasn't a building over 2 stories high left standing. They turned the planet into one big pile of rubble.
Even the Sith would think twice before attacking Dantooine. There are many Jedi here, including several of the most powerful Masters of the Order. There is great strength within this place.
Ah, my character's going, he couldn't handle the fact that Taris was bombarded and destroyed. All those people, all those side quests, all those choices, completely meaningless. That's right, folks. Doing all that stuff on Taris is basically, for the rest of the game, it kind of makes a point, but anything you did on Taris, light or dark, I mean, you still get the rewards for everything, but everyone's lives you affected don't matter because they die in the end. It's one of like the big dick moves of the game. And my guy can't help but going all spastic. He can't handle it. It's too crazy. That's what you get with 360 and the BioWare engine. It just happened, so. I agree with Basilew. We should be safe
We can
here.
get supplies here and recuperate. The Academy is a place of mental and spiritual healing. Something we could all use after what we've been through.
Maybe you're right. It isn't easy to witness the annihilation of an entire planet. I know Mission must be taking it pretty hard.
She will find a way to come to terms with her grief. She's stronger than she appears. We just need to give her time. Now I must go speak with the Council. I need their advice on recent developments. After I've met with them, I will meet you outside the ship. I've spoken briefly with the Council. They request an audience with you. We should go at once.
An audience with the Jedi Council? It's pretty unusual for someone who isn't even a Jedi. What's this about, Bastila?
I'm sorry, Karth, but I cannot tell you. All I ask is that you trust in the Force and the wisdom of the Council.
Well, I don't like being left out of the loop, but I'm not looking to get you in any trouble with the Jedi Masters. We'll do things your way for a while.
Come, they're expecting us. I will lead you to the Council chambers.
Until you've talked with the Jedi Council, you'll be able to switch in and out party members. Not a problem. Alright. So it's just us, pretty much, for now. We need to go talk to the Jedi Council. But yeah, we are... Yeah, with Taris being completely destroyed. Basically, Taris is kind of like a prologue planet to kind of get you deciding how you want to play your character and stuff like that, so you don't have to worry too much about it. Like, if you played the game before, you kind of realize that, oh yeah, I can basically make any decision I want, because in the end, the planet gets destroyed. It's like I said, it's kind of a dick move for the game to do that to you, and then, you know, and then you realize that you didn't have to make... I could have been dark side the whole game and then decide to be light side afterwards, you know, get all the credits and everything for doing missions badly, but whatever. I'm role playing it for the most part. So anyway, yeah, Dantooine, not as familiar as Tatooine. Dantooine, I think, is only mentioned in the movies or the books. I think barely, but Dantooine is basically a secondary Jedi homeworld / temple. But anyway, let's talk to people around here, see what they have to say.
I cannot render assistance, citizen. Move along.
What kind of protocol droid are you?
Dantooine is one of our last refuges. The Sith hunt us everywhere.
Good day to you. I'm afraid I cannot speak to you at the moment. I apologize.
How dare you? Anyway. Greetings, sentient. May I take a moment of your time for a question? Oh, go ahead. I represent a human citizen on Dantooine by the name of Rundil Otsulem. His ranch has had considerable difficulty with Mandalorian raiders for many years. His young daughter was kidnapped by those raiders many years ago, and he has not returned. But you have news of her. Her name is Sasha. Is there any reward? Do you actually believe she's still alive? It is not customary for the Mandalorians to terminate their captives. It is my hope Sasha has escaped or been sold into slavery. If so, I may yet relocate her. Sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about. It's too bad. I'll have to continue my search. Are problems with Mandalorians common on Dantooine? I understand they are, though I know little of the history behind this conflict. Someone native to this planet could tell you more. Isn't there something the local authorities should handle? Dantooine is little in the way of local authorities, Sentient. I asked the Jedi of the Enclave to intervene. They are far more pressing concerns to attend to. It is often the way of this planet. If a citizen wishes to accomplish something, they must seek to do it themselves. Man, the Jedi are no help. Why do we keep them around? Is there anything of interest on Dantooine that you can tell me about? There's no large urban center on Dantooine, if that is what interests you. I find the variety and number of natural habitats to be the most intriguing, however. If you get the chance, I would urge you to explore the planet's ranges in more details. They're quite beautiful. Let's see. I'll keep my eye out for your girl. I'd appreciate that, Sentient. Ah, one of the first side quests. Well, I mean, they don't officially give it to you as a quest, but it is a quest, so... First side quest is find the girl from Mandalorians, but first, obviously, we need to talk to the Jedi Council. But let's keep exploring. Kratos, your call. Huh? Greetings, my young friend. I assume you're not a member of the Order, as you are not wearing the traditional garb of the Jedi. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Kratos Yurkal, proprietor of the general store here in Tatooine. Not much to look at now, I'll admit, but I'm in on the ground floor. I mean, look at this place. Majestic fields, rolling plains, wide open terra firma, elbow room. That's what people want. Once word gets out, we have settlers and tourists from the Galactic Republic just dying to come here. And guess who will be waiting for them? Not that blasted circuit core, that's for sure. Not this time, no sir. This time, it'll be Kratos Yurkal makes the big bucks, but listen to me. You didn't come here to listen to my ramblings on the evils of Circuit Core. I'll bet. What can I do for you? What do you have against Circuit Core? Don't get me started on Circuit Core. They've got a monopoly on half the galaxy already, and they'll do everything they can to keep anyone else from getting a foothold in their territory. Extortion, bribing officials, and government diplomats. Not to mention driving up prices on essentials like food and water on distant colonies. I've heard stories of them letting people starve to death because they couldn't afford their jacked up prices. And since they've thrown themselves in with the Sith, things have only gotten worse. I didn't think that was a good idea, corporations going in with any political party, but yeah, I guess they'll give them more work, I guess, if they're side with one. Do you mean Zerka Corps are allied with the Sith? The Sith are tangled up in an expensive war with the Republic. They need supplies, equipment, resources. There's lots of opportunities for a company with no morals like Zerka Corps to make some major profits. Malk has given them exclusive trading rights wherever the Sith have control. It's bad enough they're helping to finance the Sith war effort, but I've heard rumors of even worse stuff. Slaving, pillaging planets of the resources, genocide of indigenous species. The Sith and Zerka Corps seem like a perfect match to me. Now listen to me go on. You didn't come here to listen to my ramblings on the evil of Zerka Corps. Hold on, let me skip that. I want to see another question, or question he asked. Worse? How's it gotten worse? Oh, they basically say the same thing. Okay. Well, I didn't know. Sometimes it's the same, sometimes it isn't. Oh, what? Yeah, he's a shop owner. Excellent. As always, my selection is somewhat limited. Circuit Core has a monopoly of some of the suppliers. But I'm sure you'll find all the inventory of the highest quality, and only a few special items you won't find anywhere else. Now, this is where the game starts adding unique items to the game, or not unique, but rare items to the game, that there's certain equipment that certain vendors on certain planets will have access to. In this case, his is Senasiki's blade. It's a good weapon for droids. I don't really suggest it, but it is upgradable. Jurgen Kalta's assault rifle. Another one that's good against droids. Upgradable. Wouldn't suggest it, really. Actually, I might as well read them since I probably won't buy them. Senasiki used this weapon to kill a Nilanik, a Zabrak who assassinated the Achani High Protector with battle droids. Cortosis protects the blade against lightsaber sparring damage, while energy cells disrupt droid opponents. Yeah, basically, vibro blades are basically the everyday man's way of fighting against lightsabers. Kalta's assault rifle. Jurgen Kalta wanted to make a big noise in the galaxy. If it was the scream of his enemies, all the better. The weapon was his favorite because it shared his adaptability. Stealth reinforcement field. This is a really good stealth item. Basically raises your stealth by +8. So that's another rare item. Oh, and the interface band. This is also really good because it gives you resistance to sonic, like grenades and stuff like that, or weapons. Because that doesn't come up too often, but it's also a multi-skills improvement, so you can give that to your skill monkey or to yourself if you if you're a scoundrel, or if you just want to be better at a couple things. But mainly give this to your skill monkey character. So, oh, whoop, there's one more. Sorry. So I thought I hit the bottom, so my bad. And oops. Oh wow, he's got a lot. Sorry. I'm just going over the unique ones. Also, a breathing mask. This makes you immune to poison. You also can buy the Earl Amplifier. Infiltrator gloves. These are good for your skill monkey, or if you just want to be better at dex. Really high, really expensive. This one's a really good item. Expensive though. +2 to strength and +2 to all saves. Really expensive. This is one of the things you get like later on in the game when you've saved up your money, or you've done like a ton of Pizzac. But yeah, keep checking around.
I'm sorry.
Nope, same thing. What does this guy have to say? KotOR.
Greetings, human. I am KotOR, owner of this outpost of Aerotech Droids, Inc. My protocol droids are not programmed to interact with customers, so you should desire assistance, I can aid you. What is your job suck? Explore my inventory at your convenience, settler families have purchased all my droids, but have many upgrades and other wares to purchase. You basically, this is stuff you can buy for T3 if you want. This is actually a good item. Basically gives them blaster focus, 500. Sensor probe, good for demolitions for him. This is how you make your skill monkey robot even more of a skill monkey. And there's many ways to customize him. But yeah, he's mainly meant. I mean, even the game says he's a skill monkey. Oh, and here's a place where you can get renewables on his shield disruptor and stun ray, which is how you really should play T3. I mean, for the most part, making him into a battle character is kind of silly and pointless for the most part. Oh, Desra. Welcome to the Jedi Enclave at Tatooine. I do not believe we know each other. My name is Desra Lur Jada. You can call me Desra. I have not heard of any new apprentices being accepted for training recently. What brings you to this place, if I may ask? Came here with Bastila. Yes, of course. I should have known. I have only heard a little of how she escaped the destruction of Taris. Tell me, did she save you from that planet as well? Get your story straight. I'm the one who saved her. She didn't save me. We worked together to escape Taris. Oh, I see. Well, I meant no offense, of course. In any case, it is good to have her back here on Tatooine again. We were afraid Malik had captured her. I hope you enjoy your time here on Tatooine. May the Force be with you. Yeah, we're going to start hearing that a lot as we explore this place. Most of Jedi...
the Jedi Council will help, I'm afraid.
The Jedi pretty much repeat themselves for the most part. Well, I think this is a good place to stop now that we see the tree of the...
Padawan.
Dang it.
Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honored traditions of our order?
See, back off. I am no Padawan. Are you Jedi? I believe you're mistaken. I am not a Padawan. I am Vauldemare. I came here with Bastila.
Bastila? I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation. Remarkable in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents. But as for you... You claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence.
Man,
if this is some type of jest, it is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes.
I did not come here to resculpt you. I'm telling you the truth.
Please forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair. My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions. I see I have much left to learn. I wish you a pleasant stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
The effervescent struggle of fighting to not give in to the dark side temptation. I think the Force is kind of a cool idea, but I kind of almost wouldn't want to live in a world where this imaginary Force can basically convince you to do evil things.
I wish you a pleasant stay here.
Almost again, I don't know if I'd say against your will, but it's very influential in that regard. But anyway, yeah, you see off in the corner there, you see a lot of figures standing around. That is the Jedi Council. And in the next episode, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, we'll talk to the Jedi Council, find out what needs to be done next, and perhaps we'll finally figure out what our destiny truly is. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and may the Force be with you.